Hey, thanks for joining me here at 11:15. I appreciate your time. Appreciate you clicking in on this. Spend a few minutes here seeing what the cards have to say with me. Hope everybody had a good day. Good mental headspace going on. All that awesome stuff. Let's see what the cards have for you. I feel compelled to show you this. Very good. Dig that. Excellent. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say to you today. Why is there resistance there? Perhaps you're experiencing some sort of resistance. I see rise above out of the corner of my eye, so I suppose there is some sort of resistance to be spoken about here. Yeah, this deck does not... You see, if you're a new reader, when the cards do this, this is an indication. You're getting resistance here. There's no more to be said. That's at least from my personal perspective. Let's see. You know, I don't necessarily want to be that tarot channel that focuses only on love and relationships, though I do understand it's a popular topic, and I understand why. But I do feel compelled to break out this little love deck here. We'll see if it has any information for us. All right. So we've got sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Crazy ex, anyone? And we have reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. So, looks like we're talking about getting freedom from a relationship that wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And we have perception, focusing out, a new perspective, ascension, elevating, feeling good. Love it, love it, love it. Do we have anything further here? What else? Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So you may be coming into realization that you need to make a boundary adjustment in your life, in your relationships, be that, romantic or otherwise. There's a boundary adjustment that really needs to happen. And if you read cards for yourself, or if you are a reader, or if you just watch readings for entertainment purposes, personally, I love to watch readers doing what they're doing. They always hit home for me. They're just really phenomenal. I love hearing different people's takes on the cards and such, and situations and things. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Maybe you don't know where you're going with something either. Maybe that was the entire point of that ramble. Maybe you just don't know where you're going with something either, and maybe that's okay. Maybe that's all right. You see, sometimes you can just stop and be like, man, I don't know. But every moment doesn't need to have a point. Anything else here? Yeah, it looks like you're free of a narcissistic force that was in your life that is no longer. I mean, it looks like they're spying from the sidelines, but probably not much you can do about that. I think we might be hitting on a storyline that we got yesterday, which was about a creepy ex. Let me see if I can paraphrase. So, creepy ex is making you worried, but it's actually just that they were kind of threatening and weird, and said that if you left and if it ended, they were going to make you miserable, and now you're just scared of what they could do, but they're going to fizzle out. And they're not really going to do anything. But even still, pepper spray is $10 at Walmart. Get yours today. Anyway, spells, captivation, and temporary. Does your ex-person have any affiliations with, throwing, magic at people? Or do they know someone who they could get to, like, throw some things at you? Because, you know what? I was just talking to a friend of mine about this. He said that his nieces were asking if he thought maybe their mom threw something at them. And I did bring up to him, thoughts become things. Period. Everyone has this ability within them. You don't need to train. You don't need to have some occult knowledge. You have a brain. Thoughts become things. They do. So if you're thinking raging thoughts about a person, that energy is going out. It can definitely be felt. Especially if the people that you're thinking it toward are empaths. I have to ask you, is this situation becoming a little tiresome to you? I also have defense, tactical, and guarded here, which this does sound very similar to what we picked up on last night. And I do also have mischief, play, and fantasy. This person, they very well may live in a fantasy world. They're a mischievous, button-pushing little ass of an individual, it seems. And they're just trying to make you uncomfortable. That's not to say don't take anything seriously. That's not to say if you feel in harm's way, break out that Walmart pepper spray or call 911 or... And you know what? That brings up something else too. I once had to call the cops for something that I thought maybe was a little much for me to call the police over. It doesn't matter what it was. But anyway, a police officer literally told me that if someone so much as kicks your trash can, it can be anything. This is a public service. So if you feel threatened or unsafe, or even if you're thinking maybe it's a situation for where you would like a police officer to be involved, you can call them. It's a public service. Like, that's one of your rights as a citizen. I do notice that I have some viewers from India, so shout out to you, but I don't know what goes on in your country, in your what your laws are when it comes to police officers. So this may not pertain to you, but in the United States, that's your right to have the police, have their assistance. We also have this too: journey, relocation, moving on. You may literally be moving out from somewhere, or just simply moving on emotionally. You may not have lived with this person. Can I get anything further on this? Anything else? Any advice? Reflecting vanity and deflection. Yeah, definitely deflect any of this nonsense here, because that's all it is. It's nonsense. They're just trying to push your buttons. And, you know, oh my goodness, don't talk to them. Don't feed into it. Don't talk to them. And we also have frozen, delayed, and longing. Uh, yeah, it seems like they. I just get the feeling they want you for all the wrong reasons. It's, with a narcissist, it's a it's so difficult. I'm sure it's difficult for them in their ways as well, but that's no reason for you to put yourself as their doormat. You picking up what I'm putting down? It's not your problem. It's not your fault. You are not meant to be someone's emotional punching bag, no matter how bad you feel for them. Period. We also have leader, recognition, and respect. I feel like if you do completely disconnect from this, you're going to have respect for yourself. And not that it should matter to you, but when you have had feelings for someone, it might matter to you as an empath, and in a narcissist empath sort of situation. I shouldn't even say this because it shouldn't even matter, but I know it does because I've been there, and it will matter to you to know that you have their respect in some way. And honestly, that's perhaps the only way you can actually get respect from a narcissist, is to cut them off. Really, really, really. It's about the only way to gain their respect, is to just refuse to deal with them. It's a wild ride. Um, Definitely look around YouTube for stuff about narcissists if you've never heard the term. There's licensed clinical psychiatrists on that have amazing videos about the topic. You'll learn a ton and maybe be able to safeguard yourself in the future from having to deal with people like this, and also figuring out why you've been attracted to people like this in the past. We also have this here: nostalgic, aching, and old flame. So that could be them for you, you for them. And I get it. Just because someone's a narcissist, that doesn't, after you realize that, it doesn't necessarily end all of your feelings for them. It's so difficult to navigate. It's, yeah, if you've gone through this, the levels of uh, mind fuckery that go on, it's a giant game of cat and mouse and manipulation, and it is just one of the wildest rides you will ever hate to have been on in your life. And you know what? I don't know that the trauma ever leaves you necessarily, but man, do you end up with volumes upon volumes of valuable lessons from these people. On the bottom of the deck, I have demon spirit, tormented, fear, shadow self. Yeah, this person could really use some reflection. Um, I really hope that this experience doesn't send you off into a negative space wherein, um, abuse can really take different people in different directions. It can give you a sense of just another type of person you would never want to be, or it can throw you over the edge to the point where you're like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Like, people want to treat me like shit. I'm going to take my turn. I'm going to treat people I'm going to treat other people like shit too, because that's all I ever get. So why not? You know, eat, drink, be merry, just onward and upward with the manipulation. Like, cool. That's how people want to act. I guess that's how I'm supposed to act too. So just be careful you're not allowing yourself to slip into these types of behaviors, because you want to be able to sleep at night. You want to be able to look back on actions that you've taken, and you want to be able to say, I didn't act out of anger. I didn't treat other people the way that I was treated just because I could. So it's definitely something to have a contemplation over. Really hoping this sheds some light on some things for you. Again, pepper spray is $10 at Walmart. Um, you know, I understand being a little frightened of someone that's a bit unhinged. It does not look like it's going to go anywhere. Like I said, this seems to be a continuation of something from last night, and even though, I can't claim that I know all of the things, or the cards know all of the things. This is a no guarantees sort of deal here, but if you're reading tarot, or if you're watching tarot and just, you know, having a contemplation over the issue, this is what the cards are alluding to, which is, this isn't going to turn violent or anything. This is, probably someone poking around your social media, maybe asking some mutual friends about what you're doing. More so getting off on the fact that they know you're maybe a little scared and, off put about what they could do. Um, Again, protect yourself just in case. It's always very important. Let me see. Can I get any indication of who this might be for? Let's see. Who is this for? May I have a sign? May I have a sign, please, of who this is for? Thank you so much. Instinct with no sign. We do have a very gorgeous picture of a wolf, for whatever that means to you. Instinct. Instinct. May I have a sign? Anything further? Or a sign? Is that a wolf or a fox? Did I say wolf? Or did I say fox? Could it be either one? Kind of wolfy, kind of foxy. I don't know. Maybe more foxy. Does the person have fox in their name or something? That's what it feels like. Maybe they're sly like a fox. That would definitely fit with the storyline, that's for sure. Huh. Interesting. And Pisces. Or wait. That's not Pisces. Is it? Is that Pisces or Libra? Good Christ. Don't mind my cat. She has everything she needs. That's not Pisces, but the dolphins. Or is it Pisces? I don't know. I need to find Libra. I always get these glyphs confused, and I don't know why. Like, I can't seem to commit them to memory. And seriously, ever since I was a little kid, like, I've always loved, like, horoscopes and whatnot. What in the living mud? I've been through these cards already, and I can't find anything else that I would attribute to a Pisces or a Libra. So either that's both, which is insane and not true. Okay, friendos. Okay, so this is Pisces. Fuck's sake. And this is Libra. Goodness, my bad. Ugh. Please understand, I'm a human and I make mistakes. A lot of them. Frequently. Sometimes to comedic effect. But yeah, this is apparently for Libra. Do we have anything else for Libra about this situation? Do we have anything else? Anything else for Libra in regard to this situation? I don't think so. I don't feel it, and the cards don't feel like they're wanting to... No? Adaptation. So yeah, you may need to find that you need to just adapt to this, these changes, you know, and just get used to the fact that, yeah, you've got this person really enjoying the fact that they know that you're feeling on guard and uncomfortable. But again, it won't last for much longer. And once more, please stay safe. Thanks again for joining us, Libra. I hope you come back to see me soon. Bye for now.